to say something.
Well, hello. My name is Spencer Anderson, and I am 17 years old. Back in March of this year, I was diagnosed with ALCL, which is anaplastic large cell lymphoma. And needless to say, it was quite a shock. We got a call from Make-A-Wish Foundation, and that I had indeed been nominated for a wish, and I was eligible because my treatment had, part of my treatment had been the use of chemotherapy. And that was a very pleasant surprise. I was kind of excited at that point because I already kind of knew what I wanted. The idea had been floated by a couple months previous. This was basically a wish to be a broadcaster, and that, or a sports broadcaster, and that, to be given that opportunity at my age is, it's fantastic, because not only will this be a lot of fun, it should also help me really maybe gain an insight into what that kind of a field would be as a possible career opportunity. Part of my natural talents and memory, I've been following the Seahawks for a number of years now. I know a lot of the history and trivia and random facts that no one would find useful. And it's enjoyable for me to hear other football intellectuals talking about the game. I have such an affinity for the competition and ability to talk and write about it.
Tell us what game it is.
It is next Sunday. San Francisco takes on the Seahawks in Seattle, of course. And a great game. I know Seattle hasn't lost at home yet this year. I don't know a lot of the details. Tomorrow night at Texas Roadhouse, I assume, is when they're going to tell me some more details. But I honestly have no idea. So definitely looking forward to tomorrow night at Texas Roadhouse, somewhere I've never eaten, but I assume it'll be great. It was very kind of them to, I think they sponsored this, the dinner.
Right in the middle.
This is Spencer's wish to be a Seattle Seahawks broadcaster itinerary. Welcome to Seattle. We are excited to have you here and hope you are ready for wonderful meetings with broadcaster Tony Ventrella. Also included in that packet will be your voucher for the Space Needle dinner for the family. Arrangements have been made for Spencer and family to visit the training facility and to watch the Seahawks practice. Tony Ventrella, the longtime sports broadcaster and host of the Seahawks Insider, has agreed to have Spencer spend the afternoon with him while he prepares for the game. Is that good?
Yes!
You'll be at the training facility for 2 hours with time spent watching practice, conducting an interview with one of the players. It will be a surprise which one. And participating in the pre-game conference with Coach Carroll. We have made arrangements for you to enjoy an informal interview with former Seahawk and current 710 radio broadcaster Craig Terrell.
I didn't know he was a broadcaster.
No, you do.
I guess so.
Okay, Saturday night, the whole family has tickets to go see Elf the musical.
So fun.
Yes.
Sunday. Are you ready for game day? The game starts at 5:30. Spencer has been invited to the Seahawks pre-game radio show and to be on the field prior to the game. So you will need to arrive before, not to miss the fun. That's the highlights.
That's the highlight. So you can talk. You bet.
It's like mommy didn't play.
This is the press pass, I guess. And the club level suite tickets. To watch. I know it's going to be a great game, and if we could beat San Francisco at home, that'd be really cool. It also got switched to Sunday Night Football. Last Monday I found that out, and that was really exciting, because now there's probably a chance that I could meet Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth or Bob Costas while they're in Seattle. And those, especially Bob Costas and Al Michaels, are the two, like, sports broadcasting heroes.
Which players are you looking forward to meeting?
Apparently Russell Wilson. Golden Tate. Pro Bowl free safety Earl Thomas. Pete Carroll, the coach.
I guess so. Kick this thing off. So, big game on Sunday. Preparation. But it was exciting to be able to see, really be a part of that press conference and kind of see how it's done up close and have a video of that.
Spence, where are you?
CenturyLink Field.
Are you
Action is happening.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
To our broadcast, 17-year-old Spencer. He's from Richland, a huge Seahawks fan, and he's here on behalf of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Please give a warm 12th man welcome here to Spencer Anderson. Special for another reason, we got to meet Spencer Anderson from Hanford during the pregame show, who's been with the Seahawks the last couple of days thanks to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And Spencer, an aspiring sportscaster, you got to hang out in the press box. Now you're here on the postgame show. And your impressions from a young 17-year-old sportscaster perspective.
Wow. That about sums it up against one of the best defenses in the league.
The way Seattle's offense came out today and just converted third down after third down, stayed on the field, just drove the football up and down against them. And the key thing, red zone possessions, cashing them in for touchdowns. That was really impressive.
Yeah, I mean, it was just, it was a fun night. So,
hands down, most exciting part of my weekend was when Pete Carroll came out for the post-game press conference after beating the 49ers, and he recognized me from Friday and let me ask him the first question of the conference.
Okay, what was the funniest experience over the weekend?
And Pete Carroll came out of the coach's offices and insisted I go into his offices and sit in his chair and put my feet up on his desk. And we got a good laugh out of that, and that was really fun to do. So,
what has this Make-A-Wish wish done for you personally, as well as your family?
well, one thing I was thinking about a lot of the time on the trip was I'm really glad the rest of my family was here to share it with.
So Spencer, why don't you introduce your siblings?
Liz, Leilani, David.
How do you think the Make-A-Wish, his wish, affected your family?
Well, it gave us an opportunity to support him, and it was fun to see all that he was able to do, and that, I think, helped us really understand his love for what he does for the sport, for broadcasting, and
It was just fun that we were all able to go and do it together as a family.
It was great for our family, and it helped us support Spencer.
We all became super Seahawks fans.
It was fun to have the whole family together to go do the wish. I appreciate the Make-A-Wish organization allowing Leilani and Liz to come back here in December and do it, because it allowed us to all be together.
This was a blanket or a quilt that was made for me when I was in the hospital by the American Childhood Cancer Organization. And this is something that I took to Seattle and had quite a few people sign, mostly broadcasters, that signed it.
And what's the football?
This football I got signed by quarterback Russell Wilson, Golden Tate, and Earl Thomas. I got this Friday after we had been at the facility.
Okay, we have about 15 seconds left. Anybody want to say anything?
We love you.
Anyone
Thank
who's
you.
watching this doesn't have any kneecaps.
I believe that it's a wonderful organization that allows those that are involved in these types of treatments, and that allows them to go do something. And we were very blessed to have him on the downward side of things, but I can see how important it really is for those who are still ongoing with the stuff too. We're just so grateful that Spencer's free from this, and we're able to celebrate this, to enjoy this without even having to worry about it coming back at this point in time. So
Very thankful for the Make-A-Wish Foundation for this opportunity, because it was really something that I enjoyed, and everyone was so nice and accommodating, and it was just a good experience.
It's Make-A-Wish. They can make any wish happen, right?